You know, since this is Angel Island, you think Knuckles would be on it, but you don't see him anywhere on this map. Because they didn't have a CGI vendor that they used for Knuckles. Unless they could have used a mod. Or a mod that was in Generations. But that's just me. Hey guys, it's Gum here and we are back with more Sonic Origins. And last time we finished up the story mode here and finished up Sonic and Tails' story. Now gonna go do Knuckles' story in Sonic 3. So when you load up one of these games by themselves through the main menu, stop playing their classics, start the startups here and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, as you can see, it still has the file select here that you can use. And as you can see, I already cleared the game. Aim at Sonic and Tails, Sonic by himself, and Tails by himself, and Knuckles. And yeah, you have all the. You can access all zones that I like here. You can even start a new file if I wanted to, but of course, we're starting off with a good old Knucklehead here. So let's start with him. And what's nice is that they even included the Sonic and Knuckles by itself opening the first Knuckles' story here, where he's just chilling in Mushroom Hill, and then the Egg Robo appears out of nowhere, and then starting the Angel Island. And so, yeah, it's nice that they actually included that, because when you were, if you started up the Sonic and Knuckles by Free and Knuckles was let me reword that. When you're starting up Knuckles' story, in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, obviously it wouldn't play that opening. It would only play it in the Sonic and Knuckles standalone opening. Yeah, but yeah, so it's nice that they included that there. Could have been better if they went the extra mile to have it take place on an Angel Island zone instead of Mushroom Hill, but oh well. Well, it's not a big deal or anything. I think it's fine. Good enough for what it is. So yeah, and like I'm getting all the Chaos Stone modes with Knuckles, and as well as the Super M modes, but one thing I won't do is I won't get the perfects every time. I'm only going to be getting the perfect on the first special stage, just so for the heck of it. But yeah, here on out, for any special stage I do, I'm not going to be getting the perfects, because you already saw me get the perfect with Sonic and Tails' story. But so what is the point in getting them again? Yeah, there's really no point. All it really does is just increase my score and get me extra coins, which there's no point really in getting, because I maxed out on coins, and so there's no point in really going for them here. But yeah, aside from that, and it's like before, Knuckles control is pretty much the same Sonic and Tails, except can't jump as high as them. He's a little bit slower, but he can glide and climb walls. Yeah, it's like that pretty much all the other games in this collection, and same as in Sonic 1 and in Sonic 2. So there's really no difference with him here. Still wish he could have been in CD though, because it would have been a good place for him to play around with, because there's a bunch of stuff that you can climb and go back and forth with and such. Wait, I completely forgot. I'm not collecting the rings this time. I'm just so used to it at this point that it just kind of locked down my memory. Gotta get all the rings. But, no, gotta remember now. No need for that anymore. All that, I could just clear these normally. Right here. There's yeah, what are we going on here? On this here one. yeah, would have liked to record this like a day or two earlier, but stuff happened in the way of that so where I couldn't, but now I can. Stuff was happening earlier before I started recording, but I figured I'm not going another night without recording. I can squeeze this in here because recording is a little bit later than usual, but oh well. Well, as long as I can still record it and still provide good commentary, that's fine for me. Just got the second Chaos Emerald. Then, yeah, there still has not been a patch for the game out, surprisingly. Well, but well, I guess they're just working hard to try to getting everything, trying to fix everything that could in time. I'm for one rather than just ditching out a bunch at once, or several gradually, like how Colors Ultimate did. And even at that, it didn't fix everything, and I didn't even get hurt by the fire. But, well, oh well. Well, I meant by the fire because, you know, the machine that was spewing a bit out, but, yeah, well. So what's going on through here with the stage here, and, yeah. I'm the walls in here, and I think I care for how Knuckles' climbing animation was handled in Mania a little more, because in Mania when he stopped on the wall, he had like one fist up and one kind of down, and when he was climbing down, it was like he was actually slowly sliding down it where when he's just actually climbing down. Well, it's like that in all. Well, to be fair, it was like that in pretty much every game, starting with this one up until Mania. But I do think Mania 1 was pretty cool. Even with like the 3D games like Adventure 1 and 2 and even 06. That's how he was climbing. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, and that game, even kind of like in, well, I guess in the movie, I was about to say in the movie, he wasn't really climbing down a wall, like, because there was a point where he was actually climbing a wall, where it was like, after like that cop car chase thing, and it was like after the cop car chase, Tails hijacks the cop car, and Knuckles just ran after him, which I was quite impressed that they managed to actually made Tails and Knuckles pretty fast. That's in them. About as fast as Sonic, well, which is cool now, because never we seem to see. It seems like we never got a chance to see that anymore. Well, I guess with the Boom game, I guess the Boom games were the closest thing that we got into before then. And of course, obviously Mania, but not like the modern era that much. But yeah, but still pretty cool to see. Yeah. But yeah, they were pretty much showed this point where Knuckles was climbing a wall, and it looked pretty cool. And didn't really see him glide in the movie, unfortunately. Maybe that will come in the movie 3 or the Smith Knuckles TV show coming to Paramount Plus, which we don't know. We don't know when that's coming out. The release date has not been confirmed. We haven't seen any news on it. Because since it was first announced. I did talk about it before in a previous video, but I don't remember which one though. Thinking it was Colors Ultimate. Yeah, and speaking of movie 3, I think I recently heard that the team has actually begun development for the game. For the third movie. It was announced pretty recently, so started development on it, which is nice. So, which it didn't look like they started on it right away. It was just like announced then, and then it was announced alongside the Knuckles TV show, and then yes, now they're starting production on it, which the movie too. When they started started working on it. They pretty much started on it right as it was confirmed or announced or so. But yeah, so that launch, and it was announced in May of 2020 and came out around April 8th of 2022. So if it adds up correctly here, we should be seeing the Sonic movie 3 in around June of 2024. If that does line up, because they did say they were aiming for a 2024 release. Which yeah, having these out every other year is probably a good thing. Honestly, there's probably a good amount of pace to go out because you don't just want to have these flushing out like every year, like because then you would get a little bit burnt out, but out if that happened. But well, maybe if the team was big enough, then they could just do that, get a movie out every year. But anyway, I think every other year is a good way to go. And who knows if there will be a fourth movie, because fourth movie would be pretty cool. Not sure how it would be done though. Probably introduce like more characters, like maybe Silver or Blaze or even Metal Sonic. Who knows? We don't know yet because we're gonna have to wait for the movie 3 to come out to see if there will be a post-credit scene introducing someone. Because how it was with the first two movies. Yeah, I know. I think I kind of skipped past the special stage before, but oh well, that's okay. Cause it was because I actually kind of forgot that I'm supposed to be collecting the Chaos Emerald. But yeah, it's okay. I could miss a few and still be fine because I know what quite a bit of these special stage rings are. And geez, that was loud thunder right there. Because storm outside as I'm recording this. And I don't know if you heard that much. It might have not sounded so loud, but it kind of sounded loud to me. But who knows? Maybe there will be a loud one when they'll show up. That'll come out of nowhere. Because hey, that kind of happened to me a lot. Sometimes when I was sleeping, it would be a big storm and I would just be sleeping in the middle of the night or something. Thinking then just loud thunder would just wake me up like, whoa. Oh, but that also just depends on how far away the lightning is. It's because like the closer the lightning is, the louder it will be. Has anyone ever actually had lightning strike down pretty close to them? That'd be interesting. I wonder if there's someone who has, where it came very close to it. Not like directly next to him, but like maybe by like 20 yards or 30 yards away. So like, kind of like striking a tree on fire near you, but of course not having it knocked over and shoots. There we go. And just having it fall on your house, like that one clip wasn't up because doing the montage before. Come on, what? Okay, that was weird. You saw that there. I got like glitched into the walls at first, and yeah, that was weird. Yeah, so it'd be kind of cool to see if someone has been close to lightning. I would assume it'd be very loud though. Because I know lightning is thunder can be very loud if you're near it. Even if I have not had it happen to me, but as well as me saying I've had times where it woke me up, I was sleeping. But yeah. But hopefully it does not cut the power, because if it cuts the power, then that that will suck. Honestly, it would really suck. I mean, even if it does cut the power, I'll still be able to record, but won't have any gameplay, obviously. I'll just have to end the video. You know, and be like, oh no, the powers went out. Oh, that's not good. And I'll just end the video there. It'll be like, well, I guess we're ending things off here. Here's or so. Okay, tell what it sounds like how it would handle it if that did happen, which did have some lightning did strike before a power outage happened. I think a few months. So come on, that just got back down there. Okay, yeah, just wanted to go in here. All that just for a coin. It's weird because whenever I see those passages, I just can't help but think, oh, special stage is there. But most of the time, that's the case here in Hydro City. And yes, it's Hydro City, not Hydrocity. Because what is a Hydrocity? Yeah, that's a good question. What is a Hydrocity? It really should be Hydro City, because that's how it's always been called. Which I have heard people call it Hydrocity. But yeah. Okay, now this is what I was thinking of before. Which is why I went back there for there in that last big dive part there. So, yeah, it's going for all these, going for the special stages here, which don't have much else to say, but yeah, it turns out, I guess I can now talk about this here, which I have not mentioned yet. Well, throughout the past, like, few months since Origins has been out, there was been these videos on the Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel called Sonic Origins Speed Strats, and each one's been containing like some information about the game, some that I already know, like each episode's been talking about stuff about each game, like there was one about Sonic 1, that CD, 2, 3, and Knuckles, and there's even one that mentioned all the cheats, like the stage select cheats and some ways to access the 7th special stage in Sonic 1, a bonus special stage in CD 2, and some unused ones for 3 and Knuckles. Even ways how you can access the debug mode, which I do want to show off in a bonus video, but I'm gonna have to write those codes down to remember them, because you have to run like button combinations to get those to access those cheats or debug mode. And then I'm trying to like get up here. Oh, gotta wait for it to come up at the right time here. Darn it. Well, gotta go back again. Okay, well, now I'm actually just gonna wait on it. Yeah, to wait, actually, can I even reach that up here from here? I don't think I can because of the jump height, I guess. Oh well, that's okay. And now, maybe I'll wait for. Let's see. Oh, and yeah. So, what? Oh, okay. There. For a second, it wasn't even setting me up for that, which was interesting. I mean, but yeah. So, yeah. Not sure how many more Sonic Speed Strat videos are gonna be out. Probably like 1 or 2. I'm guessing. Maybe 3. Who knows? But yeah, it's quite interesting thing. Even though most of the information I saw from those videos was stuff I already knew, but I think my favorite one out of all of them so far is the ones that talk about all the cheats, because that way you could show some stuff off that I couldn't quite get the chance to legitimately. But yeah, we'll just have to wait for that to come in. And more fun to do outside. Right, which, honestly, I'm kind of okay with this, the fact that there's gonna be a storm now, because the past few days it's been like nothing but sun and it was very hot, like 100 degrees. But yeah, but luckily I haven't been outside that much. Well, maybe a few times just like go to the store for food, but other than that, that's pretty much it. And pretty hot out. But yeah, even though there's a storm outside now, I'm kind of okay with it, honestly. Because, well, it's gonna be storming probably a few days now, but so it won't really make sense, and so if you're watching this later, because, so, because it's just, because who knows, maybe it'll be not raining at all at a later time or a different time, who knows. Because even though I have recorded when it's been raining before, obviously, it's just not often. And it's not like because I'm risking, could be a potential risk in case of a power outage, but rather because it just, most nights I've recorded, it just hasn't been really any rain across the water there somehow. There just hasn't been really any rain when it recorded that night. And when there is, it's usually during the day and passes away by, at least slows down a bit by night. But yeah, other than that, just going through here and I do want to talk more about the IDW comics, like more specifically the Metal Virus saga, but I'll save that for a little bit later. And going through here. I'm about to approach the boss, and come on. But geez, now it sounds like it's really pouring out there with. Which, maybe this will be a first for a loud thunder. But this egg Robo here again with okay, gliding thing does not work in that. You have to actually jump into it, and then glide. It's hard to sometimes just figure out the timing of that. To me, at least I find it kind of hard too. Next. You know, if all of the Eggmans who had these egg Robos like here were more like this one, then these egg Robos would be more challenging, because we only really saw them in Sky Sanctuary, and then that was it. What? Ah, God, I got hit. Oh, and darn, I missed. Somehow I did. Got that one. And, well, almost getting close to having a time over, but luckily there's no time over in anniversary mode, which is a good thing, because when you reach the time over mark, which is 10 minutes, the time just stops at 9:59. Yeah, and it doesn't even go past that. It just stops at that. Okay, that was where he did the pose again. Where's victory pose? And Marble Garden Zone. And see, I think we got 5 yeah, 5 chaos emeralds already, so we just need to get 2 more. Should hopefully get the rest of them in here. Because I ran into a couple special stages that's throughout here when we did that. Not sure if we'll run any when we go into Carnival Night, because yeah, for Knuckles, Carnival Night's pretty quick for him. Well, there's not even a boss fight. Which, because when I did this back in when I first did this back in, come on, I can't even get up that. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll do it like this. Yeah, if only you could climb that. Yeah, but yeah. And yeah, because that, yeah, as I was saying before, or we could, yeah, because back when I first did this in 2019, my original Let's Play on this in 2019 was, I actually did forget that Knuckles' Carnival Night was pretty quick, because it's been a while. Because usually when I play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I usually play Sonic and Tails the story and not just Knuckles is by himself off here. Because I don't know why. Because just feels like I'm getting the better ending and the fuller story of it for just doing Sonic and Tails the story. But yeah, other than that, that's kind of why. But yeah. So far, actually, I think we're coming up to a special stage now. Yes, we are. I think this will be number 6, if I'm not mistaken. It's going around here. Just going over all these special stages. Yeah, and what's nice about that we don't have Tails with us, so we can't just won't have him just going through the yellow spheres like we did with Sonic and Tails here. And unfortunately, there's no way to play this game with Knuckles and Tails, because you saw in Sonic 2 I showed that. Well, at the very end of it, I think it was when we first started on Sonic 3 and Knuckles, here was that. It's that where you can select play Sonic and Tails, Sonic by himself, Tails by himself, Knuckles by himself, and Knuckles and Tails. And however, there's no option for that in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, unfortunately. Anyway, it would be kind of cool if they did that. Have Tails along for the ride for that. That would be cool, but oh well. I can also kind of see why. Especially since this takes place directly after Sonic and Tails' story. So it would have been cool though. So yep, just got one more to go. And then we got all the Chaos Emeralds. There we go. So now where we find it. Okay, last special stage in Sack or the next one. Well, only time will tell. Yeah, that one. Whoa, okay, that was a loud thunder right there. Oh, we got. But I've heard louder here, but not talking about thunder again here. Because 40. Would you talk about enough about it? So, fire shield. Nothing up here, but. I guess one more thing, man. what mentioned about the thunder and lightning is that whenever I see the lightning, I'm just like waiting for the moment for when the thunder comes. Because like I could just feel it coming, or just know when it's coming, kind of. Like I can't project it because like there are some tricks you could do, like just counting, as soon as you see the lightning, and then you'll know. but sometimes I just don't even hear it at all whenever you see the lightning. That could also be that could just be because it was too far away, or it was just very silent. And I did. It's more. But yeah, it's Act 1. We'll find the last emerald in Act 2.